President Trump says he may send troops into Karg Island, Iran's main oil support hub in the Persian Gulf. The statement came at about 2,500 Marines arrived in the region aboard the USS Tripoli, with more on the way. That's in addition to the 82nd Airborne, which is also preparing. The president says Iran needs to agree to a deal soon. Natalie Brand has more details from the White House.
CBS News has confirmed that hundreds of U.S. Special Operations Forces are now in the Middle East. They join elements of the Army's 82nd Airborne and about 2,500 Marines who just arrived in the region aboard the USS Tripoli, with more Marines on the way.
Are you considering still putting boots on the ground, and would you do that without going to Congress?
I just have lots of alternatives.
The president told the Financial Times this weekend he may send troops to Iran's Karg Island to take the oil, but acknowledged it would also mean we had to be there for a while. The Washington Post is reporting the Pentagon is preparing for weeks of ground operations in Iran. The White House, in response, said it's the job of the Pentagon to make preparations. It does not mean the president has made a decision. Democrats and a growing number of Republicans say they oppose boots on the ground.
We cannot have American troops on the ground in Iran. This is going to be such a risky operation.
Everyone's echoing, we don't want conventional war, we don't want troops on the ground. And I think that's a line for a lot of people.
The buildup in the region comes as the White House says talks continue, but the president, in a new warning Monday, said if Iran does not agree to a deal, the U.S. would obliterate the country's power plants, oil wells, and other infrastructure.
We're doing extremely well in that negotiation, but you never know with Iran because we negotiate with them and then we always have to blow them up.
While the president says he's negotiating with a new and more reasonable regime, Iran's foreign ministry continues to downplay negotiations and says the U.S.'s 15-point proposal is, quote, excessive and unrealistic. Natalie Brand, CBS News, the White House.